Hello everyone, I am going to try and show you how to do fairly simple wooden floorboarded base using, well, a lollipop stick. I'm going to try and do two essentially the same but slightly different. One which will show you kind of, you know, a whole base, a floorboard for like a Regal model or something like that. And the other one, I'm going to make it just a little bit like the YouTube short I put on the other day, where it's kind of a broken old floor with a little bit more character. So I'll be recording pretty much the whole process, I think. Now, starting with the lollipop sticks, I'm just using a pair of clippers. I'm going to make them a little bit more manageable. I'm not going to worry too much about sizes just now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to break them down the middle. Now the reason I want to break them down the middle is one, it gives me a bit more to work with, but also two, on the scale of the base, makes things a little bit easier. Groovy. Doesn't matter, it's not perfectly in the middle. There we go, I got some chipboard. Now, next job. Off. And then nice and easy, I'm going to start to put bits of the lolly stick into. Alright, that's as far as I'm going with that one from there. Okay, that's job one. Yeah, just disconnect this. And then I'm going to do the other one. Now, as I said, the other one, we're going to make it a little bit more warm. So, hey, same again. Not quite as much basing glue this time though, so I'm going to apply it with my paintbrush. And then, hey, I'm going to put these, the remaining bits of stick into here, just off camera. I'm just slicing up the slightly round side of things. Now for this one, I'm not going to worry too much if it's running off the side of the I'm not setting them quite as perfectly as I did last time, and there's a very good reason for that, of course. Got a couple more little bits of wood, again, lollipop stick wood, I'm just gonna drop on here. And again, you'll see the effect that I'm going for is essentially old and broken flooring. Okay, now the other thing I'm going to do with this bit is just put a little bit of foreground into it. And I'm going to do it now so that everything dries at the same time. And I don't need to worry too much about it. So here's how we're going to roll. Again, a little bit of basing glue. Blop, 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 like that. A little bit more basing glue. Glob, 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 glob. Is it too much basing glue? Who knows? Okay, now we're adding texture. Got some very small cork chips that you've probably seen me use before in some of the shorts, and a little bit of sand for texture. Actually started using some of my old snow. I mean, crikey, when do you make a snow base, eh? But opposite sand today. Just a little bit on there like that. And now, because I want all this to dry in good time, just going to put a little bit of a blob of very light grey on here, like this. You'll have seen that I use a mix of Warpaints and Citadel colour. And today, just a little bit of a light blob of grey. Mix it all up like that. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? Let's turn it all around, but that doesn't matter. A little into the gap there, I think. Like so, because why not? Awesome. Right, now I'll let that dry. Give it about an hour and we'll reconvene. Ta-da! Now, that was nice and easy. It's a little bit missing, but I'll tidy that up in a sec. I'm just going to switch my bases over, and I'm going to use exactly the same colour as the base on the second one. I guess the main thing here is it's giving us this nice kind of mahogany look. So one more time. Okay, I'll stick with this base for a second because this is the one that's going to have a slightly different look to it. It's got the little bit of open earth, just to get that slightly lighter colour, a little bit different from the rest of the boards. I am going to use Snakebite leather, again contrast. I'm going to start at the outside edges because if it mixes as we get closer, then hey, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, there we go. Slightly different shades of brown. And because on that first base we're painting onto wood, it's more or less dry already, so I'm just going to swap things back over. And we're going to see what we can do. and I will catch you guys on another video.